Hi, my name is Fermin, and this is my 8th Booktube. In this video I'm going to talk about the book Solar by McEwan. The story is about a man called Michael Bird, who is a Nobel Prize winning physicist, and well, the book has 3 parts. The first part occurs in 2000, the second one in 2005, and the third one in 2009. In the first part, Michael Bird is a womanizer who suffers from depression because he learned that his 5th wife, Patrice, was in an affair with a builder called Turpin. As he's a physicist, he's heading a study on how he could use wind energy. One of the younger researchers at the center where he worked, Tom Aldous, tries to tell him about the potential of solar energy, but Michael doesn't care. Then he went to a trip and returned, decided to divorce Patrice. When he enters his house, he finds Tom Aldous with Patrice, and he had a heated argument with him, because he was also having an affair with her. Aldous trips on something, strikes his head, and dies. Michael realizes that if he calls the police, he could be blamed for Aldous' death. So he plants evidence of Turpin's presence. Turpin finally gets arrested, and Tom's research on solar energy is given to Michael, as it has been labeled with his name. In the second part, Michael is praised for his research, which was done by Tom. He starts a relationship with a younger woman, and Melissa, this woman, got pregnant. Michael tried to convince her to have an abortion, but he couldn't. In the last part, Michael is a father aged 62. His solar power plant is in the final stage of construction in a city where he started going out with a girl called Darlene. Darlene wants to marry him, but he didn't because he had a daughter with Melissa. Melissa flies to the solar plant with her daughter and notices the affair Michael had. Meanwhile, lawyers arrive with proof that he stole his ideas from Tom. By seeing this, the investors in his project abandon him, and he is left with $1 million debt. His doctor also confirms that he has a cancerous lesion in his wrist, and he also realizes that his power plant was broken by someone who was probably Turpin. And well, at the end, Michael is having a meal and sees Melissa and Darlene enter the restaurant where he was eating, and he suddenly has a strange feeling in his heart, which is probably a heart attack. The main character is Michael, and the other characters are very flat in personality. Michael is a man who is heading a government-funded research institute on global warming, mainly because he won a Nobel Prize. He is selfish as he takes any opportunity to favor himself. A scene that caught my attention was the one in which Michael framed Turpin for Aldous' death. It caught my attention because of how coldly Michael reacted to his colleague's death and rapidly thought a way to cover himself. I hope you enjoyed my booktube. Bye.